Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where last episode we managed to not fight people who were more powerful than us and full annex them and half of their ally. Unfortunately, we did make a small mistake in vassalizing Chera to Chola. We'll have to deal with that. They broke their alliance with us, and when is that truce up? That is a question we need to know the answer to. Let's see here. This one? Yes. That nation doesn't exist anymore. They have a truce with us until 26 December 489, so about another 3 years. Noted. We will definitely need to be in a bit stronger of a position by then. Okay, so that seems fine. We're making these farming settlements and working on getting our economy up a bit, while also working on this Legion's drill. That'll be fine. Our military situation is not the strongest, to be honest. So, hypothetically, barracks here. Give manpower, civilization level, freeman desired ratio. Freeman, if we come into here, they give manpower. I don't think that they increase the number of troops that we can have in our levy. That said, integrating this population likely will. That should improve it by quite a large amount. And it'll be done, it's halfway done right now. It'll be done pretty soon, actually. Although this is going to be done a little faster. Presumably because there are fewer pops involved here, is my guess. Okay, so that all looks reasonably fine, right? There's low food supply over here. And that is a problem. We could import food. And we could do that from, say, Coda. Done. So there's some food imports happening internally. Is that sufficient? No. It's changing by minus 32.24 each month. That is a lot. That is a whole lot. So we'll import some fish from here. And we'll also import some vegetables from here. Okay. So how much is this changing by now? I think we may have to wait for this to update on the month tick. Plus 19.10. Okay, good. Loyalty is still dropping, but this is now recovering. Good. That's absolutely excellent. We're going to need more farming settlements, and have we finished up our mines? I'm not sure if we have. Let's double check that as soon as we've got the cash. Do we side with anybody here? Or do we gain popularity? We'll gain popularity. This guy's already disloyal. Whatever. That's fine. So this farming settlement finishes up. That's good. Next month's tick, we should have enough to build our mine. Ooh. We are 0.18 gold short. Oof. The integration progress sounds actually good. They'll come to accept it eventually. We're integrating that province, so that should be reasonably fine. So that's these guys here. Okay, that's not integrating very quickly at all. Of course, it's actually at the same speed as this. Sure. So the Tamil culture will be integrated soon. I do want to take a look at our missions here. 190 or 167 out of 198. Okay. And one of these is going to finish soon. So pop assimilation and migration speed will be good. Yeah, that seems quite good indeed. Okay, so we need a mine here. We are actually done with farming settlements, so we do build the mine. Okay, that seems reasonably fine. These guys are at 50% experience right now. Looks good. And eventually they'll cap out. I'm not sure what that cap is going to be at, though. It's not going to be 100%, I can tell you that. Just based on how that's flowing right there. But that should be okay. I think right now... Okay, there's Trusting Tamils done. Fantastic. So that gives us a bunch of cultural assimilation. Sounds good. Unite Lanka is possibly the next mission that'll be done. Or we could get this city built. Honestly, with this mine building, there's a comet sighted. How exciting? We must possess the settlement of Olokoira. I imagine I butchered that. Olokoira, where are you? That's a ways away and up in Chola. How exciting? I guess we'll just gain 10 stability for now, which is good. Our stability was quite low, mostly due to our aggressive expansion and integrating cultures. Fair enough. Fair enough on that. So we are going to have integrated cultures soon. Let's hop in here. The Tamils are integrated, and the Pandians, which is at this point actually not quite a majority culture. Presumably there's been some integration happening. For now, though, they are... No, they are a majority culture. What am I talking about? They are the majority culture. They're going to be integrated soon. That is making good progress. 71% now. So that's great. Once they're integrated, this should, in theory, start bumping up provincial loyalty. Food is negative again here. Okay. And we cannot import additional food. Oh, 3 out of 2. That's why. Okay. We can import here, but we actually don't need to. Noted. And this is back to being positive. Okay. For now, I don't think we need to worry about that too much. This mine will be finished. I do think we should probably work over here pretty soon, getting another academy. 112.8, so that'll be fine. We'll have enough for that in, like, 3 months? Yeah, I think it'll be like 3 months. Our primary thing that we're working on is getting this culture integrated. That is the primary goal right now. So if we just sort by number of pops, we can see, yeah, getting these guys integrated will be a big deal. Cool. So the number of integrated cultures, we don't want to integrate too many of these, right? But these are all pretty sizable populations for us, and I think that integrating those is a good idea. So that'll be fine. 1 more month tick until we can build over here, and that will get us this academy. There we go. And that should finish up this mission, giving us permanent 5% tax, 5 pop cap, and a building slot, which would be great because that will allow us to get this. For that to happen, though, we need to have 10 buildings at 60 pop. Impatience is a virtue. He'll be very displeased. Okay, whatever. I don't think we're going to give him a job. Most likely. Do we take 6 stability for political influence now? Actually, yes, we do. So that'll be fine. We're almost done with this academy. This will be the max for our academy. But I want to get more academies to increase our research efficiency. Our research efficiency isn't bad right now, but it's also not maxed. There's a crisis in Chola. Interesting. Pretenders can now be supported. That's very interesting indeed. We need to be at least a major power to do that, looks like. Okay. So that looks like that's not something we can do at this moment. There's still this war going on up here, which is very awkward, but we definitely need to work on getting all of this integrated, right? We tripled our population in one war, and that needs to be worked on. So let's see here. Do we go with commerce income again? Honestly, yes, we do. The economy is still of utmost importance here. So that's fine. We are going to work on libraries here to bump up our research point output. No doubt about that one. But we're about to finish up this academy. There we go. And that should give us a mission completable on the month tick. Ah, we need 45 population here. How much do we have? 42. Sure. We could migrate pops in. We can meet this demand. Okay. So let's go ahead and move in a few pops from around here. He'll be even more displeased. Okay, sure. We can now get this done. There we go. Beautiful. We're going to need to move, eventually, 15 additional pops in. This is relatively expensive, but I do feel like this is the best way to go. We need cash at this point. We need to move an additional 4 pops. And we need 1 more pop moved. So as soon as we have enough. Lacking 10 gold. Oh, 10 gold required for that. We should probably move from over here. That's cheaper. Okay, there we go. So that's 60 here. Beautiful. Now we need to get our buildings built. So, how many libraries are we actually going to build? Are we going to build 5? An interesting question, for sure. So this guy's very upset. I don't care. I think that's pretty irrelevant. Excellent. So the desired ratios here are going to mean that we want additional citizens. So we should see some pops promoting here. Eventually. That'll be fine. I'm not too concerned about that. We need to get like 5 libraries if we want this to be focused heavily on research. And I think that does make sense. 56.4 gold. That's not too bad. We're making 8.3 right now. Which, considering we are currently drilling, that's not too bad. It really, really isn't. We have some disloyal characters. I don't care too much about that. Our legitimacy is ticking upward. And how are we doing on this integration? Pandians are now integrated. That's fantastic. So we have 2 cultures currently integrating. Allegedly? No, it's only the 1. It is only the 1. So Charon will be integrated soon. That'll be another big chunk of pops. So that's definitely important. I want to check in over here. Okay, loyalty is increasing. Beautiful. Loyalty is decreasing here, decreasing here, decreasing here. Noted. Those are all reasonably expected things. We should definitely build a library here. There we go. And that's looking good. What is this? There's an available decision here. We could embrace Hinduism. This would be a ridiculous thing to do. We're not going to do this. Can we... Yeah, get rid of that alert. Fantastic. We already converted over to Buddhist. We're not converting again. So let's check in on how our converting is actually going. 176 out of 206. It's definitely a moving target, isn't it? This is now 94% Buddhist down here. Fascinating. So this is 100% integrated, right? And this is 94% Buddhist. It's up here that we have the primary issue. We must have moved most of our non-Buddhists when we moved them into the city. I didn't intend to do that necessarily, but I guess that's okay. So if we were to look at, say, this city here and view our pop info. Yeah, this city is only 48% Hindu. It is converting over at a pretty decent clip. So that's fine. Our library has been built here, and we're going to build another one as soon as we can. We're making 7.08 research right now. And that's a very good sign. So we're going to continue to build libraries here. Drought, huh? Impendia. We'll ease it, but I'm not happy about it. Okay. So that should be fine. Our stability increases. That does mean that we're in debt for a little bit here. No doubt about that. So our truce with Chola is up. Do we think that they're likely to declare on us? They lost territory up here. Fascinating. I doubt that we can really fight them too easily at this moment. Certainly not without an ally. I wonder about these guys. Actually, that's very interesting. They would accept an alliance. And so we accept that. Now, we're going to come out of debt here in about 2 month ticks. So that's fine. We're still going to work on libraries over here. Eventually, this is going to be giving us plus 25% research points out of our capital, which is huge. Like, if we look at our research point generation, yeah, that's going to be a huge chunk of that. From 54% efficiency. Ah, because of our integrated culture pops. Right. We should probably consider building additional academies over here, because our research ratio is going to be bad here. That said, we're expecting quite a lot more citizens over here, I think. That would be my guess. Have we finished integration now? We have. Okay, so all of this is integrated. We don't really care about these down here. We don't have many pops from them. So that's all okay. We saw some Cholin forces up over here, and they didn't look all that strong. Our ally does have some rebels here. And they probably wouldn't join this due to a truce, right? Hypothetically. Yeah, that would be breaking a truce. So we definitely don't want to declare this immediately. That's a lot of rebels, but they're all light infantry. I don't know. I feel like we just kind of chill and we don't go help them. Can we even get there? Yeah, we can't get there. We'd have to go through Lake Chera. We might be able to eventually, but for the time being, no. Okay, so let's come down over this direction. I want to get this mission done. So let's work on this library as soon as this month tick happens, which will be now. There we go. Our religious advances have advanced, and we are now going to... Let's see, do we go for, like, integrated culture happiness? Or do we go back to working on our economy over here? National citizen output would be interesting. Making our way down towards embracing philosophy would be really useful. That would mean we need to be on this side of the tree. That said, national citizen output would be pretty good. So let's go ahead and take that for now. 57.95. 58.42. Okay. It looks like that is coming up. So that's good. We're just going to continue spamming out these libraries. We need 2 more here. And then we'll probably look to come out somewhere over this direction that has a high population. Some city out over here. I don't know which one we'd go for. Probably this one, to be honest. And we would look to build academies here. Make that also into a research city. Because getting our research up is very, very important, right? Research is incredibly valuable. Gaining 3 stability just for free sounds good to me. So that's what we'll do here. This library will be done shortly. How far ahead of time are we right now? 23 years, 23 years, 23 years, and 39 years. Okay, fair enough. But I like to have our research efficiency at or close to the maximum. Pirates plundered out over here. Very rude. 5 stability. Ooh, losing stability, but we're positive on stability. And gaining popularity, and more importantly, gold. Fantastic. So we're going to get this library going here. This is going to bring us up to... Well, once we get another one queued here... Can we queue up buildings here? Potentially. I think you can in this game. I'm pretty sure. Let's find out on this month tick. Yeah, the +1 here. This would just be +2. So we get this built. That will finish off our mission. And we'll also boost up our efficiency a little bit. Okay, there we go. So that's good to go. Once that's done constructing, we'll finish up this, giving us pop cap, a building slot, and 5% local tax. Beautiful. So, of course, we're still working on uniting Lanka. Shame of a governor, huh? Done. Okay, I want to come down over here and see 92% Buddhist. There's no religious conversion happening here. I'm going to switch this guy over to maybe acquisition of wealth. Or encourage trade. Probably encourage trade. I feel like we don't need additional conversion here. We do need it here, absolutely. And we're working on that. That's now up to 70%. So that's good. We just need 20 more pops converted. Our stability increased due to, I think, a cute event there. That'll be fine. And we brought our research efficiency somewhat up. Definitely not at 125%, I can tell you that. But it's somewhat up. That's good. Once we are sufficiently converted to unite Lanka, we're probably going to change this over to encourage trade as well. And just let it naturally drift towards being Buddhist. Is I think what we'll probably do. Or wait, Hindu? Buddhist. Yeah. So this all needs to convert out over here. Yeah, we're back down on the research ratio. That's not shocking. We knew that this was going to be happening, right? This is a lot of additional pops. No doubt about that one. When is these guys' truce up? 3 years. Okay. So that's when we're going to be targeting to fight Chola. Is in about 3 years. Noted. So we're going to need to start putting together some slightly more economic cities, right? No doubt about that. We'll grab some local taxes from this mission finishing. Uniting Lanka will happen soon enough. Eventually. I hope. It's at 91% right now, and I'm wondering if we were to go into the call to arms. Hang on. What are you fighting? Oh, a revolt. Sure. I don't think you actually need help, and I also don't think that we can get there. Can we get there? Where are we going? We're going here? Is this guy disloyal? Oh, he's disloyal. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's just go ahead and bribe him. There we go. Now he's loyal enough to order this. But he cannot... can he make his way out here? No, we don't have access through here. So there's not really any point. We're just going to go back and return to drilling. Beautiful. These guys should have this under control. I think. Maybe? Yeah, they definitely should. Cool. So I do think... Do we want this city to be a research city? I'm just looking at these buildings that are, like, pre-constructed in these cities. This one might not be a bad one to actually make me research. Okay. And then this one, we would want to produce additional cash, right? Something like mills, potentially? I don't know. What do we produce here? Gemstones? In theory. Potentially. I need to think about that. I always struggle with how I want to spec my cities in Imperator. That's definitely something I struggle with. And there isn't really a, like, auto-construct system in Imperator either, so I can't rely on that either. So, probably we're going to end up making 38 up here. And we already have an academy. Let's build it here. Let's build another academy up here. That looks good. Yeah, I think they have this solidly under control. I don't think they need our help. If they do, I don't know what to say. They shouldn't. They absolutely should not. So we're going to get another academy here once we have the cash, but that's going to be another, like, 5 months. And it is about time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to prepare to attack Chola. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadowwolf, Lohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.